Oh shit, nigga. Performapals have a draw card. It's a playable magical mallet. Performapal Cash Change is a normal spell card that reads, you can only activate one Performapal Cash Change per turn because I suppose that have just been too good. Not really preventative measures. That's all this is. Shuffle any number of Performapal monsters in your hand into your deck, then draw an equal number of cards plus one more. Plus one more is the reason why this card seems playable. In contrast to Magical Mallet, playing the mallet itself is a minus, and you do not get a card for the mallet. Cash Change pays for itself, which in theory, yes, it is better than Magical Mallet. But the problem is that you have to play Performapal monsters, and there are enough shitty Performapal monsters right now. Now, if there was some good ones, if there's possibly a Performapal deck in the future, obviously you're playing Cash Change, because at worst, it's a one for one. This is as good as how many Performapals you have in your deck. So you want to have Performapals in your hand. However you get them, you just want them there. And then you're going to draw Cash Change to put them back and hopefully not draw the... I just know cards like this, it seems better. It is functionally better looking at the card than Magical Mallet. But then Magical Mallet is pretty shitty anyway. But it is also possible that you can draw a pretty substantial number of cards, but it's never going to be a plus for you. I don't even think you would want to put back so many because depending on how many you put back determines on how many you're possibly going to draw, and you don't want that. It could possibly be like the Saphira argument. When I said that shit's not finished, you shouldn't make a deck of it, and then I get wrecked by it. Who the fuck knows? The card is a better Magical Mallet, but that's really not something to be proud of. But it is an interesting card. You think that it's good, but then at the very least you are drawing one card. And that may be why you can only play one a turn. So I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Appreciate that shit. Before you go, I'd like to also ask you to click an advertisement because it is the easiest and the cheapest way to help me out. Helps me makes the monies, helps me pays the rent. And it takes no money out of your pocket, literally seconds out your day. I think that's pretty good. And I'll be grateful and appreciative if you finding your time to do that, even though it doesn't take a whole lot of time to do that. I don't think in any other archetype they could have given us a better Magical Mallet. Just because the other archetypes could probably just use this effect a lot better than Performapals. I could always be wrong, but I do not believe that I am. Because I do videos on this shit. Quote, end quote.